Build an idyllic 19th century Mediterranean town and help it flourish into a prosperous city. Freely place and customize each element to create the perfect home for your growing population in this cozy city builder from the creators of Station to Station. This is Town to City. So at present this is another demo, and this is, as it says there, very laid back city builder. So you start off with a few people who get off the train, and there's a train station in the hub of your town, and they keep coming, and you have to keep building more and more houses for them. And as they keep doing that, you have to of course be providing them with jobs and general sustenance like food. So you have to build marketplaces, warehouses, things to make it look nice, and things for them to do. Coinciding that, there is a research tree just so you can start unlocking more and more buildings, along with a growth in population, meaning a slightly larger settlement. So you start off with a village, then a town, then a city, and so on and so on. Along with that, you are given tasks to do, certainly as part of the tutorial, just to get used to it. But as the game goes on, you have to build a mayor's house, and then the citizens will come to you with things that they would like in your city or town to help make them happier, and then probably a load of other people. And then adhering to those things will then give you rewards. I'm sure you get the idea. This is a very nice looking voxel art style type game. You can zoom in quite a long way in, and everything looks really good. The citizens will, for the most part, interact with the things that you place. So you'll see them go shopping, for example, although you never see them carrying anything, although I don't think you'd really be able to do that with this type of graphic. But yeah, I mean, there's enough interaction between the citizens and the cities themselves. But generally, the look of the city looks really nice, especially at night time. And if you placed a few lamps down, it's really, really nice. You can take your time and you can build at your own pace, which I really like. There's seemingly at this point, given this is only a demo, no time constraints on how quickly you fulfill any of the tasks. So you can do what you want and in any direction of building that you want, seemingly without restriction thus far. The tasks themselves are fine. As I say, the tutorial ones just get you to grips with the game, and then the ones that you get as mayor are fine as well. There's certainly things you need to do, i.e. develop more things via research before you can fulfill them. So there's plenty to do, and enough of a challenge, certainly for the sort of 45 minutes to an hour that I've played. One thing of particular mention for me that I actually really like, and although this is really simple, I just quite enjoyed it, with paths and the different style paths you have, it's like a paintbrush. So in a lot of city builders, you drag and drop, and it's a very rigid shape for the most part. But this is just literally getting a paintbrush and drawing a path, and your citizens will adhere to those paths. But that for me is really cool. You can do any random shape that you want, really. So if you want to have a circular plaza, just draw a rough circle. It's rough and ready, but it's really good. The UI is also nice and easy to use as well. Probably could manage it without a tutorial, to be honest, but very, very intuitive. So no negatives about this game at all, really. The only thing that I would say from a personal point of view was I just got a little bit bored by the end of it. I got to the end of the demo because I reached the 3rd tier town status or whatever it might have been, and for me it was just building houses. Citizens would come in, put them in a house, build a few more things to keep them happy, like food and whatever, and do a bit of research. But that's just me, I just got a bit bored of the repetition perhaps. But I think the full release of this game will probably include a little bit more depth anyway, so but that one's totally on me, so I'm not even going to put that down as a negative. But it's a very good looking game, peaceful, very relaxing, no pressure. You could have a good amount of time on this, absolutely.